Oh look, it's DIY week again. No. Hey y'all, it is DIY. We are on the last few DIYs we had for DIY week. So welcome in. I'm Melody Reynolds. I teach women kingdom principles for creating a more powerful, purposeful, abundant, victorious life. And that means that I teach ways to take care of your faith, your mind, your spirit, and your temple, your body. Today we're going to make some stuff for your hair. So what better gift can you give than voluminous, luxurious, fabulous hair? I'm very much a hair girl. I love hair, all things hair. I have a lot of tips and tricks for hair. I get asked about my hair a lot, actually. Even when I'm not teaching on stuff about hair, people are always like, well, how do you do this? How do you do that? My friends are always like, will you fix my hair? So I have a lot of hair knowledge, and I'm going to share with you a couple of easy recipes tonight to make some gifts that you can keep for yourself, and then you can give them away for Christmas. They're inexpensive. If you would like to, I'm going to be showing you some different ingredients and some different containers to put things in. If you would like the links to all of those delivered to your email, it'll give you the instructions on how you can get everything emailed to you, so you have the links for everything. You don't have to wonder where I got it. It all either came from Amazon, or I'm going to be showing you some essential oils to use in on these recipes. You can get those through me, and it'll have information for how to do that, because I am also a Young Living Essential Oils distributor. It goes right in line with all of my values and beliefs of the Bible telling us how we can care for our bodies, our minds, our spirits, all of that. Essential oils are all over the Bible, so they are a huge passion of mine, along with Jesus and big hair. So this is kind of like my favorite thing to do, to sit and chat with you about those kinds of things. If you would please share this. There is a share button below this video. Bless me and bless other people. The more the merrier, because I truly appreciate when my friends share. It just helps me to get out to more people with whatever it is that I'm doing. I'm pretty passionate about helping people to live their best lives, so I appreciate whenever you can share me out. Because I truly believe people find me for a divine purpose and a divine reason. It's a divine appointment that you're here, no matter what it is. I pray over all of my broadcasts, and then amazing people happen to show up. Hey, all right, so let's get into it today. Next, we're going to make my very favorite thing. I use a lot of this, and I'm glad that I'm making this today because I'm actually out of it. Dry shampoo. Do any of you all use dry shampoo? I'd like to know if you use it. I love dry shampoo. I'm going to be honest with you. It is my secret to how I only wash my hair once a week. For real. Big tip for dry shampoo. Apply it at night so that in the morning when you get up, it has had time to soak in. And it soaks up all of the extra oils that you have going on. And for me, it gives me a lot of volume. That's really why I love it. It will soak up the extra moisture. And like if you sweat, you know, if you work out and you sweat, or because I know my hormonal peeps will understand, if you have night sweats, then, you know, you will understand how this can become a mess. So you use some dry shampoo, put it on at night before you go to bed. That'll help you to not sweat, you know, get sweat all up in your hair and all that through the night. And then it will help to give you some volume in the morning. A lot of people apply it like before they fix their hair. Well, it doesn't give it time to soak in. So I do love really good dry shampoo. I don't love all the toxic chemicals that are in it. Anytime you see something that says it has fragrance, that should be a red flag for you that is not healthy. Fragrance can do all sorts of things. It's really, really bad for you. It can disrupt your endocrine system. That's hugely important because it jacks with your hormones. It just does. It can cause asthma, allergies, all kinds of irritations, skin irritations, all kinds of stuff, okay? So an easy way to get rid of that is to make your own dry shampoo. Now, I am going to show you my dry shampoo, but there is also a wet dry shampoo. I know that sounds kind of weird. It's a dry shampoo spray that I like to make. I'm not going to make that today, but if you sign up for my emails, you'll get all this to your inbox. I give you the recipe for how to make one that you can spray in your hair when your hair is damp before you blow dry it too, okay? Totally up to you, because you can get certain spray bottles that will spray just like the dry shampoo that you probably like to spray on. Those have aerosol in them. They're not good for you. But you can get aerosol spray bottles from Amazon that they don't have all those chemicals, okay? I'm still looking for a really good one. I'm not like totally satisfied with the one I use, but it gets the job done. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with natural stuff, you got to get a little creative, right? But the benefits pay off. But this works just as well, okay? And this is my go-to through the week when my hair is getting to be a mess, when I'm really starting to get oily and sweaty and I need some volume, some va-va-voom. And actually, once I put this mermaid spray in my hair and I blow dry it, or I let it dry on its own most of the time, because I try to keep as much heat off of it as I can, because I do curl it a lot. Then I will put, once it's all dry, I'll actually put dry shampoo in my hair, and usually then I go to bed and I wake up the next day and I've already got some volume and like some texture in the top up here, because it can be hard when you've got, like I have a lot of hair, but it's very fine. So it can be hard to really get that volume up there sometimes. If it's super clean, I definitely won't have it. But if I put this dry shampoo in there, let it soak in that night, then I get up in the morning, it's like, whoo, I got some. And then my other little trick, one thing for you, if you part your hair to one side, let it dry on the opposite side, okay? Put your dry shampoo in, flip it to the opposite side, go to sleep. When you wake up, flip it back over, it's gonna be like, zhoosh. You're gonna be like, hey, baby. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. This is so stupid simple. Can I just tell you, this is so stupid simple. Okay, you ready? This is like mind-blowing here, but I'm gonna give you some tips for how to apply it. So a 4th cup of cornstarch, again, same cornstarch I've been using. This is Clabber Girl non-GMO gluten-free cornstarch. You can get this on Amazon. And I'm gonna use a 4th cup of that. So I'm just gonna put it in a bowl here. Bada bing, bada bang. And then I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of baking soda. So good old plain old baking soda that you clean with, that you probably have all over your house. We're gonna put in just a tablespoon of that right there in the bowl. And then all we're gonna do, now at this point I'm gonna add essential oils. Here's your first tip. If you have dark hair, okay, like brunettes, okay, or like sometimes even like dark blonde, you can add cocoa powder to this mixture to make it darker. Now don't worry about the smell. You're not gonna walk around smelling like chocolate as much. It does have a little bit of smell to it, but it's okay, it's not bad. It's not like chocolate smells bad, is it? Can chocolate smell bad? I don't think chocolate can even smell bad, but you know what I mean? You're gonna put essential oils in it and that's gonna cover that up for the most part. I mean, you might smell it a little bit, but I haven't found, I've tried it. When I had darker hair, I would put the cocoa powder in it. Now I just make sure that I really like work it into my hair, okay? And I'm gonna show you some techniques to put it on. 1 second. So for this, I'm gonna add that lavender that I was talking about. I'm gonna do 2 drops of lavender, and I'm just gonna put it in here. 1, 2. Again, oh, I don't think I finished telling you guys. We have a makeup line and we have some mascara. Our makeup line is incredible. It's what I'm wearing for the most part, except for my false lashes. Those are not. But we have a whole makeup line. I love it. I have played with it for the past almost year now. But we have mascara, and they put lavender in the mascara because it's good for your lashes. Well, it's also good for your hair. So I'm putting 2 drops of that in. I'm gonna put in 2 drops of rosemary. Rosemary's really good for the scalp and for your hair as well. It smells incredible. It's just very fresh, very green, and it has a lot of benefits for your hair and your scalp. If you use pure therapeutic grade oils, okay, the real deal. And then I'm gonna add in a drop of tea tree. Tea tree is also, you probably have heard of a lot of shampoos that have tea tree oil in them. A lot of times that's not real tea tree oil, but it is good for your scalp. So we're gonna put that in. This smells absolutely incredible. Better than anything you're ever going to get at the store, because that usually smells like chemicals. And I'm just going to mix this up, okay, just like that. Again, I'm not doing anything fancy. This is way cheaper, by the way, than, you know, $6 bottles of this stuff. So I'm just going to mix it up. And then what I like to do, here are my tips for making this va-va-voom. And then you would want to either tell the person that you're giving this to how to use it, or what I like to do, again, I just print them off a little something and I make it a cute little card, or put it inside of a cute little card and print off the directions on how to use it. So, and you could also gift them, so you give them this and put it in a great container like this. Again, you want to use glass or stainless steel, which is what this is, because your oils are pure and you don't want it leaching the toxins out. So we are going to just stick that mixture in this. This is a spice jar, you guys. This is a spice jar. Okay, listen. I got this for like $6 on Amazon. I absolutely love it. It has a place here where you could have like the larger holes or the smaller holes. I like the smaller holes for this. And what you do is you put the mixture in here, and then you're going to legit and you can tell them how to do this too. Or send them my video. So you can pick this up, like you would pick it up underneath of here, and you would just sprinkle it in, and then take your fingers and really work it into the scalp. Any dry shampoo you get, if you don't do that part, it's not going to give you the volume you want. It's not going to absorb the way you want. And you don't have to worry about this being white. For me, if you really take your fingers and go in with it, just like that, right? That helps it to absorb and go in. So for me, I don't ever have that issue. Again, if you have darker hair, just put the cocoa powder in it. Here is another way. If you're like, well, that's still getting just way too much on there for me, okay? You don't like that. Then store it in this, take this off, take a fluffy, and I didn't put one in here, a fluffy makeup brush, like a really thick, fluffy makeup brush, okay? Like a kabuki brush. Dip it down in here, and then pull your hair up and put it on in there just like that, okay? That's going to get it, you know, more fine, like it's going to be finer when you put it in there, and then you can still take your fingers and work it right in. And if you want to try this yourself before you give it away, totally do that. Like, totally work with it and start talking about how great it is, and then you can give it away, and people will love it. I'm telling you, people like, you know, anything handmade or something you spent your time making, they're more willing to try it that way. And this is way healthier, way cheaper, way more fun. It smells way more amazing. It's a great way to, you know, help people to just cut out a few of the chemicals in their lives. Now listen, I have not been able to make a hairspray that is non-toxic. So for me, it's about an 80-20 lifestyle. I try to clean up 80% of the chemicals in my home. But like, I get my hair dyed and I have tried to make, and I've tried actually a couple of different hairsprays that they have no fragrance and they're less toxic. Well, they don't work. It just is what it is. Sometimes you can, you know, come up with a natural solution, and sometimes you just can't. And for me, hairspray is the one thing that like I need, but I can't make it. I just can't. I've tried everything I know how, and it just doesn't hold for me. So I feel good knowing that that's really the only thing I'm putting on my hair, other than my dye, that is toxic to me. Like, I use great shampoo from Young Living. I make my own dry shampoo. I make my texturizing spray. So I put argan oil in my hair throughout it, you know, as a heat protectant. And then hairspray is the only thing really that is going to be toxic in my hair routine. So I've reduced a huge amount of toxic chemicals. And when you can gift that to somebody, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, you're teaching them to be a little healthier, and you're just helping them to like take some crap out of their house that could be harming them and their families. So again, if you want any of this emailed to you so that you can just, like, it's all written, it's right there for you. You got all the links to everything. All right, you guys. I'm gonna be back with another DIY